Okay, good day everyone. We're back in Lamplight City. We're back here because I wanted to talk to Constance Upton. However, I noticed when I was here that if you go here and listen to these two people speak.
That was good of them to keep your spot open. Lots of places would have just put in someone else.
Oh, unfortunately, it looks like I've missed some of it because I went over here and heard them talking, but I wasn't recording at the time. So we'd missed some of their conversation. I can't remember what the...
Oh. Been 3. So what do you think will happen if this ethericity stuff turns out to be real?
Honestly, nothing. The rich will stay rich, and the poor will stay poor.
That's a pretty dark way of seeing it. They're saying it'll improve everyone's lives.
They'd say that about eating rat poison if they thought it meant earning an extra crown.
Well, I prefer to think positive. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll have my hand back.
If you believe that, then I got a bridge in the chum to sell you.
Is that it?
Yeah, I was...
Oh, okay. What about...
So you plan on going to the Lygia Vigil tonight?
Nah. I heard Harris is going to be giving a speech. There's no way I could look that man in the face.
You know it's not his fault, right? I think he's getting an unfair reputation.
If he cared enough to make sure the airship was safe, it never would have crashed. He's as much at fault as anyone.
You really should go. Eliza would have wanted it, I think.
I know, you're right. I'll think about it.
Is that it? Yes, me. So yeah, they're talking about...
Things at the steel mill.
Oh, you know, same old, same old.
Have they bought in any of the new automated machines?
Not yet, but the boss has been talking about it. Some of the boys have been talking, and they ain't happy about the idea.
Well, you didn't hear this from me, but I heard the Redites are gonna be making some moves very soon.
The Redites? I thought they was just a story.
Oh no, they's real all right. But this ain't the place to be talking about them. Forget I said anything.
So the first conversation part was about the thing that we read in the paper, you know, the...
Hearing about this ethericity nonsense?
Nah, I don't pay much attention to the news. What is it?
The airship.
Some stuff found in the sky. It's supposed to be better than electricity. It's supposed to be able to heal people and has all sorts of other miracle powers.
Sounds like a bunch of hokum to me.
Yeah, the scientist who claims to have discovered it's a real crackpot. But the funny part is, there's a bunch of rich folks willing to pay for his experiments. They think it's the future.
Well then, maybe the scientist ain't so much a crackpot as a very smart businessman. I sure wish I had the imagination to come up with something like that.
A young woman holding a guitar. Completely the wrong way, I might add. Asleep at a coffee house. One of life's little ironies.
Oh, let's talk to Constance.
We haven't anything to discuss right now, Fordham.
Oh.
Come back when you've got something for me.
Okay, the other thing I had is maybe we can go back to our wife and see if she has anything for us. Otherwise, I have no idea what we're supposed to do.
Here I am.
Seeing you come home always puts a smile on my face.
Oh, yeah?
So what's this big case Upton's got you on? Another missing pet?
If only. A Gascon Grand Dame was attacked and almost interred alive.
You mean Madame Dupray? The one whose obituary was in the paper?
The very same.
Goodness, that does sound serious. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help. I know you haven't been feeling your best lately.
You're always a help to me, Addie. Though I assure you I have this well in hand.
I certainly hope so.
No, I don't. Help me. Help me! I don't know what I'm doing.
Addie?
I'm an idiot.
Yes, dear?
I was wondering if you could do me a favor.
What is it?
There's an officer posted in front of Madame Dupray's family tomb. And I need to get a look inside. Could you use your wiles and charm to distract him?
My wiles and charm,
Well, you are irresistible, darling. I'm sure he wouldn't turn away a lady in need. Say you've gotten lost in the cemetery and ask him to show you the way out.
Should we really be tricking a police officer like that?
There's no harm in it, and I won't be but a moment inside. It's in a good cause.
All right, let's go then.
Okay. I didn't know that was actually going to put us here. I would have asked her about the other thing if not a case, but alright.
Excuse me, officer. I was wondering if you could help me?
What do you want?
Whoa! What was that?
I have gotten all turned around. Do you have any idea how to get to the front gate?
My suggestion would be to turn around and head back the way you came.
Yes, I've tried that, but I seem to just be going in circles. Perhaps you could point me in the right direction?
Stop right there. That's quite enough from you.
I beg your pardon?
Don't think I can't tell what your game is. You're trying to lure me away from here and into some alley where your gang of Sambos is gonna rob me.
Whoa!
Exactly how many of them have you got lying in wait for poor unsuspecting fools you bring them?
Just one. And he doesn't appreciate you talking to his wife that way.
You know, Miles, sometimes I forget how absolutely delightful it is to watch you lose your head.
Miles, was that really necessary?
I'm sorry, Addie. You know how I get with people whose minds are full of that rubbish.
Let's just get him out of sight before this lands both of us in jail. That bush over there should work.
We're just gonna stash the policeman.
I have to say, I wasn't expecting assaulting a policeman to be on today's activity list.
It'll be fine. When you're on the force as long as I was, you can pretty much get away with murder.
Oh, I think you may have already used up that privilege.
Wow.
Well, it's been fun, but I need to take my wiles and charm over to my appointment with Mrs. Lefebvre. I'll see you at home later, dear. Try to stay out of trouble.
Okay, well, that was interesting. Okay, right, let's go into the tomb. See what we can find.
That nest is full of eggs, but where's the mother bird?
Perhaps she abandoned it.
Always assuming the worst, aren't you, Miles? What a dramatic statue. I'm rather surprised no one has defaced it. Hang on. You don't suppose this is...
It is
I
what?
suppose the whole heaven shining down upon the tomb motif is good for the dead people's self-esteem. These crypts are reserved for future generations of Chestertons to rot in.
There are only 3 left.
Then let's hope the Chestertons aren't opposed to spending eternity cozied up to one another. This must be what was going to be Madame Dupray's final resting place.
I don't see anything inside.
What, were you expecting a note from her attacker?
No, but I was hoping for some kind of clue at the very least.
I want to know, are these flowers?
These crypts are reserved...
There are only...
Then let's hope...
Won't let me, like, click on them.
Celine, 1823 to 1844. Taken too soon, rest ye with the angels. Dale Chesterton, 1795 to 1843. A good man, rest in peace. Sarah Chesterton.
Oh.
Jane Scott Chesterton, 1746 to 1815. Ab Eterno. Desmond Chesterton, 1745 to 1810. Strong in life, stronger in death. John Patrick Chesterton, 1740 to 1825. Patriarch, leader, family man. William Arthur Chesterton, 1770 to 1837. Gone but never forgotten. Douglas Chesterton, 1791 to 1840. Good riddance. Celine, 1823 to...
Oh, wait.
Sarah Chesterton, 1784 to 1812. I told you I was sick.
Okay, I thought those two were the same for some reason.
Chesterton, 17...
I think we've read them all now. Unmarked, yeah. Okay. Angel statue. Nothing else you gonna say about that? Skylight.
That nest is full of eggs.
Perhaps she...
Always assume...
It still says investigate the Chesterton tomb. So I'm obviously missing something here.
This must be what was going...
I don't see...
What?
No.
I just leave? Maybe there's something on the way out?
This just goes to show you can't...
Right. Okay, what am I missing?
I suppose the whole heaven shining down upon the tomb motif is good for the dead people's self-esteem. These crypts,
There are only.
then let's hope.
I don't think I'm missing anything. This is the bit that I don't like about point and clicks, is the whole pixel hunting. Luckily I haven't had to do too much of it so far, but I feel like I do now. It says investigate, but maybe I can talk to somebody about the stuff that was in there. I don't know. Go back to Upton.
We haven't anything to do.
Oh, okay. Dupray Manor.
It's Quack.
Oh, what? Oh, okay.
Her eyes are glazed. If we didn't.
I thought I'd clicked on her, but no. I just.
As a
Probably going to be don't leave or whatever. Yeah. I'm definitely missing something to do with this, but I don't know what it is. Nope, no idea. I'm sure it's probably obvious to everybody watching, but it isn't obvious to me because I'm an idiot. We've already looked at the papers.
seem to be.
Yeah.
Well,
I always thought that.
Yes, you.
Yeah. So look at this again. The sea and the sea scale. Yeah. What about it?
One of those melodies. Now that one doesn't appear to choice, and I don't even want. I read that one.
I hope it's not one of those things where you just have to know
Nothing else of interest in there.
like some facts that I just couldn't care less about.
How much?
Like, oh, this scale was written with this person's plan in mind. I don't know. Okay, right, well, I guess we can go talk to Albert's mother again. See if she says anything different. Where is it? There, isn't it?
Welcome back, Mr. Fordham.
Hello.
She's not.
Oh, okay. Can I have my tea?
There's no way you'll be able to look behind that curtain while Mrs. Martin is in the room. You'll need to get her out somehow. She's not gonna. Interesting. Or rather, for all we know, that rider is some sort of demon. He looks like he's having a good time, at least.
Okay.
Virgin Mary. I must admit, she was the last person I was expecting to see in here.
No, okay. Right, let's try Albert again.
Nothing else to ask?
No. Let's try... Oh, Addie's not here anymore.
It's been so long. Building those hopefully it'll be a... I can see why Adelaide calls that plant Miles Jr. It's a spitting image. You remember how at least these...
But...
If there isn't a pair of scissors or a hairbrush in Adelaide's hands, you can bet there'll be a book. Don't worry.
It would be nice if you didn't spend.
I thought you were...
Gyroscope.
Fun little apparatus Adelaide got you. Very soothing.
Watching it spin long enough puts me right to sleep.
I'd say that's really more the soporifics doing. Adelaide's mother certainly enjoyed pressing flowers. Do you suppose she does more of it now that she's retired?
Maybe we can ask her Mara.
You should have let me be buried wearing my hat. At least it wouldn't be gathering dust like it is now.
If I'd done that, it would be dust right now.
Fair point.
Yeah, maybe we can ask Adelaide's mother about...
Wouldn't you say it's time for a change of clothes, Miles? You've been wearing that coat for who knows how long.
So? Addie gave it to me. Besides, it gives me character.
Right. Brooding detective in a long black coat. That's never been seen before.
What are you talking about, Bill?
Never mind.
About flowers.
But I'm glad I don't have a sense of smell anymore. I'm certain a permanent indentation in the shape of your rear is starting to form on that thing.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Yes, your soporific is still in there. Stop being so paranoid. It's admirable.
Okay, well, I think we've exhausted everything, haven't we? What do we need the tweezers for? Oh, maybe something in the bird nest? I doubt it, but let's try that. How do I...
Perhaps she abandoned...
Always assuming the...
How do I, like, use tweezers? Will it just automatically use them if it's needed? In which case... Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, hang on.
Surprise, surprise! A hidden compartment with a stash of pills inside. Seems Mr. Montgomery has a little business on the side.
Oh, there we go. I had to re-look at the angel statue.
I have to admit, it's a fairly ingenious hiding spot.
Okay. Well, everything seems to have... A small amount of stimulant pills handcrafted by Andrew Montgomery in his home laboratory. Okay, well, there we go. Everything's making sense now. Not really, but at least we can wake him up. Okay, all saved up. Let's talk to Andrew.
I have some questions for you.
Oh, goody.
You'll never believe what I found in your family's tomb.
Oh? Was it a ghost?
So funny.
No, it was these vigor pills. You wouldn't happen to know how they got there, would you?
I see you really are good at your job, aren't you, Mr. Fordham?
Look, Andrew, I'm in no mood for games.
We're doing it highly illegal. I have no choice but to report it to him. I'm willing to overlook in exchange for your cooperation. Just be quiet and take... let's
I'm
do
willing
this
to
one.
overlook your unlawful activities in exchange for your cooperation.
Fine, but you have to understand, I'm not exactly feeling myself right now.
I understand perfectly, which is why I need you to take one of these pills.
I suppose one would help. My goodness, I always forget how fast those pills work. My heart is racing. You said you had questions, didn't you? Well, go on, ask them already. We mustn't waste any more time.
Jesus.
That seems to have done the trick.
Yeah.
I just hope we haven't doomed him to a heart attack.
What can you tell me about Madame Dupray?
I can't believe anyone would be so cruel as to do what that wretched bastard Martin did to her. Mother is kind and generous, and everyone loves her. She's even good enough to hire actual people to do the housework. Not many wealthy families do that, you know. They just use automated machines or hire servants to operate the manual ones.
Oh,
Where do you
interesting.
typically spend your days, Mr. Montgomery? What are your interests?
I study pharmacology at the university. I'll be graduating next year if all goes well. I just hope Mother has recovered enough by then to understand what's going on. She and Jean were so proud of me when I started university. I'd be so disappointed if she couldn't see me finish.
I take it Jean is your stepfather.
He is. Mother married him 5 years after my father died of consumption.
My condolences. Do you have a good relationship with him?
Not terribly. Truth is, I hardly ever see him. In fact, before the funeral, I hadn't seen him at all this month.
Where is he now?
I don't know for certain, but it seems likely he's at his hunting cabin.
His hunting cabin?
Yes, he often goes there. It's his way of leaving polite society behind and spending time with his thoughts. Considering what Mother just went through, well, I would guess that's where he's gone. Although, to be honest, I don't know why he's not here with Mother in her time of need.
Why do people run away from their problems instead of facing them? Why, Miles?
Do you know where this cabin is?
Afraid not. I don't share his passions, so I never cared much to accompany him on his outings.
Okay. Maybe we can ask the doctor.
What can you tell me about your sister, Juliet?
Juliet, smart as a whip and just as forgiving. She's a fighter, that one. Despite being the only woman in her class, she's managed to rank at the top.
Impressive.
I only wish Mother was more accepting of Juliet going to university. But you don't want to hear about boring family matters, I'm sure.
Oh, but family matters are my favorite. It's always so reassuring to know how much worse off everyone else is.
What exactly were the circumstances leading up to your mother's supposed death?
A few days ago, I arrived home from school and found her collapsed on the floor. She wasn't breathing, so I immediately contacted Dr. Fellows. He examined her and pronounced her dead. We were all completely shocked. I was devastated. She'd been in fine health. In fact, she'd just been out riding that morning. You can imagine our surprise at the funeral when she sprang back to life.
What's your relationship with the servants like?
Relationship? I don't have one with them. They're servants.
Oh, Jesus.
Made it clear that they weren't part of the family, just help. We've only got 2 on staff right now, though, the kitchen girl and the gardener.
How is it you know Albert Martin?
He works at the greenhouse where my sister Juliet does her research. The 2 of them were involved romantically, and Mother didn't like that at all. I heard their fights. They were ghastly.
What exactly made you suspect he was the one responsible for what happened to your mother?
Well, I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? His mother's a notorious voodoo witch. Those people do all sorts of awful things to our kind. It's all out of spite, you know. He knew Mother disapproved of his relationship with Juliet, so he plotted to get rid of her.
So, you're running some kind of pill business on the side?
I'm providing a service, Mr. Fordham. Not everyone in this life is as lucky as I am. People pay top crown for luxuries like airship tickets and social club memberships. Medicine should be affordable to all. Dr. Tennyson has a patent on the energy pill formula and thus a monopoly on the market. That means he can charge whatever he wants. Students use these kinds of pills all the time, you know. Academic rigors can be overwhelming, and concentrating can be difficult without help sometimes. I've got the skills and the equipment. If I can replicate the formula, help my fellow students, and sell them at a much more reasonable price, why shouldn't I?
There's the fact that what you're doing is illegal.
Oh, you're starting to sound just like Mother. Just because it's illegal doesn't mean it's immoral. I can think of plenty of examples where the opposite is true.
You're probably the most altruistic person I've met all month.
The sad part is it's true.
It's a
Parrot.
rather exotic bird you've got.
Yes, Ray is nice when he's quiet. But get him started and it's tough to shut him up.
Who trained him?
I think he already knew some phrases when Mother bought him. She's managed to teach him a few new ones, though.
Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Okay. Let's have a look at our... like, still investigate the Chesterton tomb, apparently. Discover the source of Juliet and her mother's rift. Still got to do that. Okay, Jean Dupray's hunting cabin. Okay.
As amusing as it is.
Do you say anything else, Parrot?
Pieces. Who's it? Probably one.
No, just the same. Oh, whoops.
So.
Okay, let's see if we can talk to... Actually, no, I should have talked to the... Emily first. Never mind.
Doctor, may I ask you a few questions?
Please be my guest.
Okay. Right, what we got?
Tell me what you know about Jean Dupray.
I'd rather not speak of him. Madame Dupray does not need to be agitated any further.
I take it you don't look very favorably upon him then.
I'll just say this. If my wife had been attacked and left for dead, you can be sure I wouldn't leave her side.
Gentlemen, he doesn't even leave women who aren't his wife.
I see what you mean. Do you know where I might find him?
I only wish I did.
Those are all the questions I've got for now.
Okay.
I hope I answered them adequately.
Kind of. Right. Emily.
Amelie?
Yes? What is it? We mustn't be seen talking.
Anything you can tell me about Jean?
I hardly ever see him. Only at dinner. He's scared of Madam, and so he finds any reason to get out of the house and stay away as long as he can.
Scared of her?
It's true. You should see him when they're in private, like a shamed puppy that dirtied the carpet.
Interesting.
Okay.
Do you have any idea why Jean is so afraid of Madame Dupray?
If he's seen the same things we have, then yes.
What kind of things?
No, I spoke out of turn. Forget I said anything.
Amelie, listen to me. A potentially innocent man's life is on the line. If I don't find out who attacked Madame Dupray, he's as good as dead. So if there are any facts or details you know that I don't, you need to tell me.
I can't.
You can. I'm not with the police. If Madame Dupray did something wrong, I'm not going to look the other way. Trust me, I'm on your side.
Madam beats the servants.
Oh my
I
god.
think she even does it for fun.
Fuck.
I hear the screams sometimes. I don't know how anyone else in the family doesn't. Maybe they do and just ignore it. I don't know. But if Mr. Dupray knows what she do, it explains why he's so scared of her.
Did Madame Dupray ever abuse you?
No, I was lucky, but some of the others weren't.
Like who? I need details, Amelie.
The old gardener, Guy Dumas, and one of the maids, Celine. I saw Madame going after them the most. Don't know what they did to deserve it, but I would see her walk by in a rage, whip in one hand and a book in the other.
A book? What book?
Oh, I don't know. I can't read, so I don't know what it said on the cover. But it's the same color as the stew spice I always use. Don't know what she used it for, but she always had it with her, just before a beating.
Maybe she'd recite them some of her terrible poetry. I'm sure that was torture enough.
Okay. What is the colour of your stew? Could have told us that.
Tell me more about Guy and Celine.
They were deeply in love with each other. I used to hear them talk about how they wanted to run away together.
What happened to them?
I don't know. One day they were here, and then one day they weren't.
Do you think Madame Dupray may have done something to them?
I couldn't say for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if she had. Please, let's not talk about this anymore.
Thank you, Amelie. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Now please, let me get back to work.
Okay, so what colour is the stew?
It's times like these. Yeah, it looks like gumbo's on the menu tonight. I wonder how it compares with Upton's special recipe.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna
Looks like the type of spices you'd use in a stew.
find out. Oh, actually, he just said. So is it red, orange, or brown? Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look at some of the things. Amelie's testimony. Madame Dupray would beat her servants at times seemingly for fun. She used a whip but also carried a book which was the same colour as Amelie's stew spice. Okay, find out more about Guy and Celine. Okay, right. I don't know which.
Stick around.
It's times like these.
Okay, it looks like she's using orange. Let's go have a look at the orange book. The plot thickens. Not sure what we or the red one maybe.
Well, this should be the book Amelie mentioned.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Whoa.
what have we here?
Oh.
A whip. And it has dried blood on
Oh.
it. How ghastly.
Oh god, she didn't
Just full of secrets, isn't it?
even clean it. Disgusting. A bloodstained whip found hidden behind a painting of Madame Dupray's bedroom, presumably used to beat her servants. Interesting. Okay, well actually, that is where I'm going to call it for today. The plot is definitely thickened, so I wonder if it was one of her servants that she beat, or if it was the Jean, or Jean, however you pronounce it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Have a good day, everyone. Hopefully speak to you soon. Bye.